Folks, welcome to another season of the Lightning Cup. Let me get in the chat. We are here at the race season premiere here. Schedule curated by Greg Jennings, league commissioner. I am T-Bone. And we have a full qualifying session today. Our new grid, lots of additions here, and what many anticipate to be our most exciting grid yet. The most notable addition to the grid this season, and this is a huge one. We're all really excited about this. LSR Stratting has joined the Lightning Cup, folks. Unprecedented here. This elite esports driver has been highly touted, highly recruited, and highly regarded amongst the best in the world. And yes, it is a pleasure to have this LSR Stratting in here today. I don't know how the fuck this guy got in here. How did he get in here? No, we're not checking credentials anymore. This guy got his driver's license out of a cereal box. Anyways, shout out to Stratting here for filling a place. I don't know whose spot did he fill. Spinala King quit last second. Who knows what happened there? I would say you have big shoes to fill, Stratting, but maybe like size 7. Anyways, shout out to them. Again, I am T-Bone here. If I offend anyone with my disparaging remarks, I do not care. If I do not meet your expectations, you should lower them. We're here for the Lightning Cup, round number 1, season number 3. After a long 7-day break between seasons, we are back. These drivers flew home. They saw their family. They took a break. They had race fatigue. And after that fresh 7-day rejuvenation, most of those days probably spent on airplanes and traveling, but nonetheless, they feel good right now. Went home, put one in the wife. Now back on track here. Here's Cam Rudy, reserve driver. Shout out to him. And also He Fasta. He's He Fasta, and my nickname is He Slowa. Shout out to him for also popping in here as a reserve. And Slide Gang TV, one of Formula Kai's friends. A streamer. So also full-time joining Fight Me Now bot. My pick to win the Drivers' Championship. I voted for him. I'm buying the stock. Frozen, also full-time. He's going to be a heavyweight, obviously. AG Guapo. Jerome back full-time on those intermediate tires. Don't know what's happening to him. And Hasho also races with Frozen in some other leagues. Kaname in the mix. And also two-time defending champion B-Tom. Sawa reserving. Tai full-time. Man, oh man. I haven't even mentioned Mango, Ferrari Pro, and Ezo. It's going to be a doozy, folks. A barn burner here at Austria. In full qualifying here. We'll see who's eliminated. 13 minutes remain. And we're going to keep an eye on He Fasta here as he makes his way up the hill. Pleasure to be back, folks, after a long 7-day hiatus here. I didn't know what to do without the Lightning Cup. It's been a long 7 days. Guy, who's inviting me? Boxed by Rylan. You're going to get boxed by T-Bone if you invite me again. 12 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here. Austria, home of the headquarters of the Mushroom Cup. You can see Greg Jennings' office from here. Can't see mine because he put me in the basement in the janitor's closet. Yep, he just put a name tag on the door. Said Captain Stupid. Anyways, here's He Fasta now, heading through the final corner. Turn 17, I believe. I've been counting. And he heads back through the other corner now. And let's go. He Fasta right now. Good friend of Kaname. Popping it into P2 with a 104.8. Frozen with a 103.4 right there. And the top 15 will advance. The other drivers will be sent packing early. Lots of time. Sawa invalidating right there. Let's have a look at Ezo. A driver many anticipate to be challenging for the championship. He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, ESPN magazine over the last couple weeks. If you go to the barber shop, you might have seen it. And here goes Ezo. Have a look at the driving skill and the lines he elects to take here. Shout out to everyone once again joining us for the Lightning Cup. Always fun. There's Hasho, the newcomer from Norway, a 103.8. Fight Me Now bot 103.9. We're going to have a fun time this season in qualifying. I would be remiss if I did not mention Greg Jennings, and of course Chenzo is unable to be racing today, but we'll see him back on the track next week. Crazy Ratudo joining the session a little late. So we got Frozen, Hasho, Fight Me Now, Bot, Ezo, Mr. Bobby Lyons, the much maligned driver here, polarizing as they come. And how about the DRS Maestro, fan favorite, lovable loser we call him. He's the man, the Maestro. It's great to have him in the Lightning Cup full time there. And look at the Maestro go, looking to play his finest tune yet. Or will it be a symphony of yellow as usual? Oh, a little yellow popping up there, but look at the Maestro go, folks. Shout out to that guy. Here's Stratting. I don't know how this guy got on track. Did he win a contest or something? Race with the pros? What is this? Make a wish? What are they doing right here? I guess his wish was to meet John Cena, but Cena was booked, so he got to race in the Lightning Cup. Here he goes. The little engine that couldn't. In that Canadian Moose Piss, Kick Sauber. And his teammate today, none other than Mango. These guys are good friends. They train together. Whatever that consists of. And here goes Stratting. Look at him save his battery like a real pro, heading back into the pits there to catch up on some wrestling highlights. And Greg Jennings, Mr. Mushroom Cup, right there into P7. Frozen, Hasho, Guapo, Fight Me Now, Bot, Ezo, our top 5. Just looking down in the grid now. Shout out Jordan 2 Wavy. Mushroom Cup Commissioner. And here's the Mango Man, one of the fastest men on the planet. Here he goes. I don't know. Things change. Mango trending upwards lately after going through a little drought. Look at him go. So aggressively throws that car in. Unbelievable skill here. Look at the athleticism here on this esports athlete, folks. Mango Man. We're just going to leave it here, folks. Watch the brilliance. This is Picasso painting a masterpiece as Mango finishes his lap. Look at him go, touching just the right amount of curbs. Touch it, touch it. Bam. One lap from Mango. 103.7 there from the Mango Man. Claims he doesn't practice. He hasn't practiced. I don't know why. How about Ferrari Pro, the legend from down under there in a Ferrari? Shout out Mac T and Shry, unable to attend tonight. Great field this year. I am genuinely excited to watch these races, folks. And full qualifying, I would definitely say necessary for these fields. Here's RSC Jerome going by VMV now. VMV is the one who signs the paychecks, so they get the name. Let's see what Jerome's got here. The French driver. Again, he's had some bad luck in our league. Hit by fellow French driver. What was that lunatic's name? Forget his name. The crazy guy who's actually quite fast. The other French guy hit him with a baguette. Here we go. Jerome in a P7. Jerome and Fight Me Now Bot is going to be a very formidable team this year. Man, if those guys click, it could be devastating. Other teams to look out for. Hasho and AG Guapo. AG Guapo's been talking mad junk. He said they'll easily win constructors. And man, putting a lot of pressure on Hasho there. Perhaps their number one driver. Here's Slide Gang. A sizable following on some of those streaming sites. Friend of Formula Kai, good to have him here. You don't want to see me, Slide Gang. But no, I won't be racing. Fortunately for these drivers. Kaname, another driver who's been on the cusp of winning championships in our system lately and other leagues. And you can never count him out. Looking to have a great season. Ezo trying to pack it in right there. Feeling like he's going to be good enough. Cam Rudy on that hot seat right now. Stratting. Oh my goodness, folks. How did he get on track? Any way to shut his car off? What happened? How did he get out here? Did he escape from the go-kart track? What is he doing? Red, invalidated. in that moose piss car, in that helmet that is ugly as sin. Greg Jennings, how did you let this guy out here? This is a mockery, an embarrassment to our whole league. Quite frankly, I'm appalled. I'm appalled. We all know the name T-Bone is synonymous with great racecraft, good race etiquette. And the answer is no, I don't. Well, maybe I do believe the bullshit I'm saying, but here's Stratting anyways, man. No need to kick a dead horse. There he goes, crossing the line safely in P17. B-Tom, two-time defending champion, looking for that illustrious three-peat. Can he go Kobe and Shaq? It's going to be a very difficult task this season, folks. Yeah. There he goes with a P2. What a qualifying session there. Sheer brilliance by B-Tom. Frozen, B-Tom, Ferrari Pro, Mango, Hasho, a Guapo. There's going to be a lot of competitiveness in the constructors. Konami and Ezo also a crazy team to look out for. Here's Sawa, the newcomer from last summer. Just reserve in the Lightning Cup, and he's going to reserve the right to pit. The DRS Maestro, all the confidence in the world, some of it irrational perhaps, the Lou Williams of these games. Jordan 2, wavy. So consistent, this driver. He's here. About 5 minutes to go here. I'm Elvis Dumblebone. This is the Lightning Cup presented by Combat Cleaning. That is Kevwood's cleaning service. Jordan heading into the pits there. Ty putting on the inters. Ty, I warned you, bro. If you start from the back of the pack, that's a quality ban for this race. Stop doing that. Can't have a guy starting at the back of the pack on purpose. Oh, I'm tired today. Oh, no. Okay, so Frozen, B-Tom. How about Ferrari Pro? Here's AG Guapo talking all that smack. Easy Constructors Championship, he says. We got 12 races going this season, spanning the globe. No time off, no breaks. We don't need 3, 4, 5 weeks off between seasons. What the hell do you guys need all that time off for? It's a video game you can play once a week. You flying home to kiss your family? I don't know. What I do know is we're going to bring that action non-stop, Greg Jennings and T-Bone style here. Here's AG Guapo in P4 right now. Got a clean lap going. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remain. Shout out to all the admins again. The head of security, Emerge. None of this would be possible without Emerge here, blocking traffic, making sure all the drivers are safe, being a human shield overall. And Hasho, perhaps one of the fiercest new competitors we added to our league, the Norwegian driver. Making a statement there. Making a statement. Yeah, give him a waggle. Yeah, hit him. Brake checker. Is this thing on? No hitting. We don't condone violence here in the Lightning Cup. That's for the Star Cup. Anyways, here's Hasho, Frozen, B-Tom, Ferrari Pro, AG Guapo. Let's have a look at Mr. Cam Rudy. Shout out Cam, the best. Quite a magnificent golfer, too, if I do say so myself. He did caddy for me back in the day. He thinks the game real well. Look at him go, Cam Rudy. So right now, Sawa on that hot seat. 15 drivers will advance to Q2. The other ones are hitting the early buffet. And they will be twiddling their thumbs for a while. I cut out the Wi-Fi in all the pits too, so you're going to have to just sit there. No distractions here. It's a Lightning Cup, folks. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, supporting us, racing, whatever it may be. Our most fantastic grid. That's horrible. Anyways, our best grid yet, what many say. Esports Illustrated claimed it is our best yet. Go check that out. Exclusive interview with Greg Jennings and that Chenzo poster in the centerfold. That sounded so wrong. Anyways, Hasho, Frozen, B-Tom, Ferrari Pro, AG Guapo, looking on with Sawa. He's hanging on right now for dear life, trying to get to Q2. He's going to have to improve on his time here. Most definitely, indubitably. Let's ride along with that Ferrari of Sawa here. Brilliant. moving into P7 right there. That's going to put Cam Rudy on the hot seat. And now He Fasta's on the hot seat right there. He just got in. Shout out to him. And Stratton, you don't got to worry about. But we got to worry about this Tai. Tai is going to put in a lap now. Oh, he's invalidated. Tai's got to get around now. Tai, man, you fucked around. You found out. Anyways, we're going to be back in about 39 seconds here. Shout out to the drivers of the Lightning Cup here. Except for this guy, Rick Stratton. I don't know how he got out here. We got to see a pass or some sort of credentials. I have no idea what's going on here. Rick. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Rick Stratton goes barreling into the back of another car who was in Rick's line, and even though it was so visible, Rick made no attempt to slow down, get out of the way. He drove right into him. Unbelievable behavior there. And if it's not bad behavior, that's even worse racecraft and race awareness. I am appalled. That's egregious, folks. Rick Stratton, unbelievable there. And luckily for Ferrari Pro, he's still safe. But that was magnificent, folks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So He Fasta's still hanging on right there. Oh, man. No, that was, I don't know who was hit, but that was just fantastic. We got it on the stream. And head of security Emerge is out there separating fights right now and some fan brawls, so shout out to Emerge. Here's DRS Maestro. We're going to watch with him. I'll be back in 40 seconds. That was awesome. All right, folks, you see that top 15. DRS Maestro knocked out. Jordan 2 Wavy knocked out. Strading knocked out. Phew. Let's keep an eye out here with some of these cars heading out. Looking on with Tai Tai here, one of the contenders for the title. And it looks like it could get dark, so there might be urgency for these drivers to head out there and get these laps in. Q2 Austria, the Greg Jennings ring. Shout out to all. We're going to keep an eye with Mr. Tai Tai here. Some of the favorites projected, obviously, B-Tom, Fight Me Now, Bot, Ezo, Tai Tai, Hasho, Frozen. The list goes on and on. Mac T, Greg Jennings, Jerome. There's Frozen, a 103.3, Frozen, letting one go. And Tai Tai, we've committed to this lap. We have to stick with it here. Gotta hang tight with it. Look at that. Oh my goodness, folks. It's a game of inches. What a lap there from Tai Tai. Frozen and B-Tom. Early season drama here for two of the guys in that title fight, we would assume. Already contact early. Frozen getting a 5th-place grid penalty there. Those guys butting heads. That's going to go over like a fart in church. And more congestion here amongst the track. Lots of congestion here. Oh man, B-Tom's not going to be thrilled right there either. Pulling over to stop and yell and smash his head on the wheel. Oh no. Looking on with Kendama here. All right, folks. Frozen, Ferrari Pro, Tai Tai, Greg Jennings, B-Tom, Mr. Mango himself. Interesting looking conditions there. Virtual meteorologists are concerned. Here's Jerome. Jerome's in the house. And let's have a look. Fight Me Now Bot's on 3 laps. We're going to stay off of that. Mr. Ferrari Pro running out of gas, so all these other guys on out laps. Let's pick someone to ride along with, though. Mango, the world famous Mango Man. Let's check in with him and that Canadian Moose Piss Kick Sauber. Greg Jennings knows all about what Moose Piss looks like, for sure. The dude's playing in an igloo, eating whale blubber, sitting on his Chesterfield. Here's Mango heading into turn 3, but I would like to call it turn 2. We all know it's turn 2, but they're all turn 17. X-Mango 12. So Mango still not being able to find that lap he's looking for. Let's have a look right back here at Bobby. Still not the lap he's looking for. Slide Gang in P13, and here's Sawa. Invalidated. Let's have a look at Slide Gang here. All right, I'm excited, folks. Some of the biggest names in the community all converging here in the Lightning Cup. Round 1, circuit like Austria that promotes overtaking and fun racing. Hopefully the dirty air isn't too bad. And yes, shout out to Emerge, of course, head of security. Unable to watch the race right now because his back is to the track, holding off overzealous fans. Yes, I have seen Emerge body slam fans, choke guys out. Seen Emerge just throw fans over the fence. And they were never to be seen again, deep into the Austrian forest. Stuff of legends, Emerge. Guys built like a refrigerator, folks. Absolutely. And Frozen, Ferrari Pro, Tai, Jerome, Kaname, Mr. Greg Jennings, ain't he the greatest, folks? B-Tom, defending, reigning, undisputed, back-to-back heavyweight champion of the world. And he's going to need a little more out of his qualifying. In these kinds of grids, it's going to be paramount to get top 3 position. Starting the race, AG Guapo, talking all that junk, easy constructors work. He says, he may be right, very talented driver. Both those Aston Martin drivers definitely can bring something to the table. X-Mango. Of course, look at that fucking thing. Looking like a box of Fruity Pebbles. Horrible car. Looks like a dildo from outer space. Mango crossing the line. Once again, we're going to watch a lap from Mango. Hopefully he can lock one in here. A real good lap. Top 10 are going to advance. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. Oh my god! Oh no! That's an atrocity right there. That Williams just drifting over there. Drifting over. That's appalling there. Oh no! And the Williams amplifies him. Bobby! That was Bobby. What a knucklehead. What a knucklehead. There must be two people in that car, folks, because no one man can be that stupid. I cannot believe what I just saw. Bobby. Unbelievable. You put Bobby's brain inside a parakeet, the bird will start flying backwards. And while all that was happening, folks, the dreaded rain has come. So maybe that's why Bobby invalidated, but still very, very unacceptable. And now Mango, his lap would have been fucked anyways due to the rain. But nonetheless, Bobby, make a better door than you do window, my friend. Here's Slide Gang, and this is going to turn everything on its head. Those guys who are not in the top 10 are really behind the 8 ball now. Shout out to HMP Hooligans. And yes, shout out to Emerge. He was Employee of the Year for his fine work policing the Full Air situation, escorting Full Air off property, trespassing him, locking him up, and just did great police work with Full Air in the community. So yes, for his work with Full Air, he got him. I can't even say it with a straight face. Shout out Emerge, shout out BXT. And this is going to just, I can't imagine anyone's going to get in that top 10. Horrifying there for Ezo, a guy with aspirations of winning a championship. Slide Gang, don't quite know what he could really bring yet. Only seen a couple races from him. Hasho, one of the heavyweights, knocked out here. Not sure what happened there. So not the dream start the Ashes we're looking for. Frozen, Ferrari Pro. Ferrari Pro's been on one lately. Last week in the season finale, accomplishing a P3. Looking to bounce back with another big performance today at Austria. Tai and P3. Fight me now, Bot and Jerome. That Williams team got, or that McLaren team. I told you guys, watch out with that McLaren team, man. Everyone's sleeping on that McLaren team. Jerome and Fight Me Now, Bot. Jerome's been rejuvenated, so is Fight Me Now, Bot. They found the fountain of youth, folks. Turning back the clock. Hell yeah. Gotta watch for that team, man. Those McLarens are going to be devastating this season. B-Tom, not going to... Well, he's going to get in anyway, so... This is Q2, top 10 advancing here to Q3. And surely in the voice party with all the drivers, B-Tom is yelling at everyone, guys, just retire. You're wasting everyone's time. What are you doing? Retire. I'm just going to keep tagging the guy till he retires. Maybe they're just practicing, B-Tom. So, very notable, Ezo knocked out here in Q2 due to some bad luck with the rain. Bobby, Slide Gang, Sawa, and Hasho also sent packing here. We get to the final qualifying session here. The illustrious Lightning Cup season premiere, folks. Season premiere. Greg Jennings selecting Austria, a stroke of genius. Very fun schedule this season. 12 races. And what else can I say? 3 minutes to go here. Waiting for... B-Tom's the one who hasn't retired yet. B-Tom, man. You're wasting everyone's time. What's the point? He glides into the pits there gracefully. And that'll do it. That will do it for Q2 here at the Lightning Cup. I am T-Bone. Again, we give many thanks to everyone throughout the years, all of our friends in the community. Too many to mention. Anyone who's helped, anyone who's been friends. Supportedly. Bought t-shirts, merch, joined the Patreon. Greg Jennings OnlyFans. Frozen, a Canadian at the top here from the West Coast, Vancouver Island. How about Ferrari Pro? From the land down under, Tai Tai the German, Fight Me Now bot. Some heavy hitters joining the Lightning Cup this season. Jerome back full time. Kaname, Greg Jennings, defending champion B-Tom and P8. AG Guapo, and who's in P10? None other than the South African phenom Mango. Hopefully it won't be a bruised Mango. That Mango says this race is ripe for the taking. And oh my God, the rain's gotten heavier, heavier and heavier. Folks, it is moist out there. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Bring a poncho. You're going to need one out here today. You can get them at the gift shop for $27. Please go get that garbage bag that you're never going to use again. I promise it's worth it. And this is going to be tough. Some drivers will be smiling. Some of them will be shitting themselves. And some will be indifferent. Either way, I'm indifferent. Frozen retiring right away. Frozen retiring right away at the sight of rain. I don't know what happens if he sees rain. Is he like the Sandman? He melts? Oh, that is horrible there. But Frozen, content with starting P10. Everyone else going to get to it here. So Hasho out of quali there. Ezo, Frozen starting in P10. It looks like some very notable figures not starting at the top, and we are going to have a crazy, crazy race. We don't even know what the weather's going to do. Let me have a look here at my trusty device. Shout out to Rick Stratting. A devastating crash, but he is in the hospital, and word is he is Ubering back from the hospital against team and doctor's orders, and he intends on getting back in the car and joining the race. What a soldier. I think I just saw him limping down the street. Crutches, leg cast. I knew it was him because he's wearing a John Cena t-shirt. What's the weather for the race? I have messaged the driver chat, folks. I'll have you know. Guapo. AG Guapo. I'm tired today, folks, but I just have to watch this race, and if I'm going to watch it, might as well stream it here. Tai Tai in that Mercedes, teammates with that wretched DRS Maestro. Looking all with B-Tom here. He is going to be loving these conditions. All right, weather for the race is supposedly dry, according to Stratting. Who knows, man? There's B-Tom with a 1:14.4, first to put a lap in here. Here's Tai Tai. Mango right there. Mango usually adverse to rain, so we'll keep an eye on that. Here's TTV Kaname about to cross the line. Can I get a TTV Kaname? There he goes with a 1:13.6. Jerome with a 1:14. Tai Tai next across the line, taking a great line there, final corner. Here he goes. Wow, 1:13.5. What a lap there from Tai Tai. Ferrari Pro will be the next one to put his lap in, and he's on it. Let's keep an eye on him. Name, Tai Tai, fight me now about our top 3. Looking all with the Rain Man himself, B-Tom, on his lap. Expect him to put something competitive in. No battery usage, though, so we'll keep an eye on that. To Greg Jennings here, the professor, the mad scientist, the Elon Musk of our league. Five minutes to go here in Q3. Then we are going to tip off the Lightning Cup Season 3. Get your preseason bets in, folks. Lots of offers available. And looking at Guapo here, starting his lap soon. Kaname, Tai Tai, fight me now. Guapo, Jerome, B-Tom. B-Tom's now on his hot lap. He's invalidated it. Never mind. Greg Jennings there in P7. Ferrari Pro in P8. Let's look in with him. There's Fight Me Now Bot taking the pole, 112.9, 7.4. And look at that. Jerome taking it now. That McLaren team, they were my pick. Fight Me Now Bot champion, McLaren Constructors. And there's Tai Tai snatching it away. This guy's going to be a threat for that title. 3 minutes remaining here. B-Tom got to get on his P's and Q's to defend that championship. Let's have a look at how he responds here to that lap. Surely he knew something happened. He heard the roar of the crowd. Aitai, the German driver. Jerome, fight me now. Ferrari Pro, Kaname, Guapo, P7 currently is B-Tom. He looks to improve on his time. But look, and he goes right into the pits. Boo! Pulls out. Horrid. 2.5 minutes remaining, folks. Anything can happen here. Jerome looking to start his lap here. Those McLarens, man. I'm going to be talking about them like I was Greg and Chenzo last year. The McLarens of the T-Bone Academy. Here's Jerome, the flying Frenchman. Superb driver in the wet. Name looking to improve on his P5, rounding that final corner. This is Kaname going into P1, taking the pole, a 111.5. What a lap. Phenomenal lap there from Kaname. Jerome in P4. Let's have a look at what Guapo has to say going into P2. All these drivers on their out laps now, 6 of them. Kaname, Guapo, Tai, Jerome are top 4 right now, but Tai looking to improve as that track and that dry line starting to form. Let's have a look with Greg Jennings here. He's currently in P8. Looking to take a little more chicken off that bone. 4-lap old tires though. Let's see if Jerome is pushing on a hot lap, so we'll see if he can manufacture an improvement. 20 seconds remaining here. Mango going on his hot lap from P9. We'll check in with that momentarily, folks. And it's action time now. Everyone out on the circuit getting on their hot laps. This is Jerome, currently in P4, the McLaren team. Oh, car stopped on the track. Oh, it's been over. Jerome going into P2 right there. Fight Me Now bot still on the circuit. Ferrari Pro, B-Tom, everyone. Here's Greg Jennings, currently in P8, finishing his lap. This is Greg Jennings. What can the professor do? Going into P4. How about that, Greg Jennings? Next up will be the South African phenom Mango, currently in P9. We got Kaname, Jerome, Guapo, Greg Jennings, our top 4. Tai in P5, and that's going to stay. Here's Mango. Oh, invalidating. Mango's invalidating. He's not going to be pleased with that one right there. Next up will be defending back-to-back champ, Mr. B-Tom. From P8, looking to advance right there. And move up. Going in and taking the pole. B-Tom taking the pole. Fight Me Now, crossing the line there. I'm not sure where he ended up. Wow, that was a Fight Me Now taking the pole. My pick for Drivers Champion. Man, claiming the pole at the buzzer. Fight Me Now, Ferrari Pro in P2. Well done. B-Tom, Kaname, Jerome, AG Guapo, Gregory Jennings, Tai in P8, Mango, and Frozen in P10. That is our top 10 starting grid for this new season premiere week in the Lightning Cup. It's been a while, folks. It's been a long 7 days without my Lightning Cup. I know we've all felt the sting of no Lightning Cup for 7 days. It's hard to get used to, but we're back. We're back. We're not like IFM waiting till the winter solstice to start. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what that means. And look at that weather. Beautiful skies here. No formation lap. Nobody wants it. Takes too long. Cannot wait for this, folks. We're going to kick off another season of exciting Lightning Cup action here, brought to you by Greg Jennings and T-Bone and many others. We should get it going any minute now. These drivers select their setups and tires. And they're off, folks. Another season of Lightning Cup action. Fight Me Now bot starting from the pole. Making it through turn one successfully. Ferrari Pro and B-Tom duking it out right behind him. And look at this. Check most of these drivers on the medium tires. Greg Jennings trying to slice and dice early here. The commish. And look at this. Craziness here. Tight racing. Fight Me Now bot, the only driver on those soft tires. The driver leading the race. Jerome making the move on B-Tom. Kaname getting stuck in it there. Hopefully no damage there for Kaname. Looking to be fine right there in P5. Jerome and B-Tom. Jerome has come back with a vengeance, if you will, man. Looking like the old Jerome lately. Fighting B-Tom here. Not going to back down. Wants to interject himself in that title fight or amongst the names of people mentioned various times. Greg Jennings in P7. Fight Me Now bot. So far, so good there. Nobody's taken any big damage yet there. Everyone's still in that pack. Lightning Cup lap 2 of 36, folks. Gonna be a doozy, star-studded field. Our best field yet. Missing a couple key guys as well, but oh man. I'll wait for this season and what it might bring. Hasho started in P15. Mentioned him as one of the heavy hitters. Ezo as well. Both these guys did not have the qualifying they're looking for. Finding themselves battling in this spot here. Not what they were envisioning pre-race. Frozen picking up a 3-second early there. Fight Me Now making a pit stop. What happened there? I can't imagine he had damage. Only no damage. So he was leading the race. Maybe he didn't mean to be on the softs. Not quite sure, but that's not something I expected to see. Ferrari Pro leading the race. Put him in that Ferrari, folks, and look what happens. But that pack still right behind him here. Unbelievable racing from this field. Look how tight that pack is. Still maintaining professionalism, spatial skills, race etiquette. Greg Jennings in P6. Look at him go majestically. Let's have a look here. Greg up a spot. Biggest winner. Hasho up 4 spots. And Cam Rudy up 5. Well done, Mr. Cam Rudy. Reserving from that Haas today. Hasho's going to have to get through Bobby. Well, having Ezo nipping at his heels. Ferrari Pro, B-Tom, Jerome, Kaname, Guapo are top 5. Fight Me Now bot was leading the race after he had the pole. Started on the softs, made that pit stop. Ferrari Pro taking the fastest lap of the race. Jordan 2 Wavy in P16 down there on the hard tires. 5 guys on those hard tires near the bottom, so see how that strategy plays out. They're still hanging in the pack. All they're really trying to do. Ezo fell to the back there. First casualty. Horrible to see right there. Still in the pack, but frustrating for Ezo. Timed out a little bit there with the qualifying rain in Q2. It's very difficult to make overtakes in this league. Mistakes do not come too often, and also for dirty air. Mango on the back of Greg Jennings. This is box office stuff right here. Mango Man. Ferrari Pro lately, though. Trending in the right direction. 100%. Sal picking up a 3-second. B-Tom chasing down Ferrari Pro. Frozen in P14. With a 3-second penalty. Not what he was looking for. B-Tom looking to take the lead here. Looking for that 3-peat championship. Fight Me Now bot, fastest lap of the race. And Ferrari Pro will relent to B-Tom. Great start so far if you're B-Tom. Frozen Asho, not exactly where they want to be. Tai Tai and P7. So B-Tom liking this right now, but Ferrari Pro fighting it back, taking it, and B-Tom has to be cognizant of the fact that Jerome has not been backing down from him, and he's right there. Not to mention longtime B-Tom rival Kaname, almost slept on in this grid. Caution further back. Not sure the cause of it there. It's Tai Tai. Tai Tai falling to P14 now. And he's missing his right end plate. So we'll see what he likes to do. Staying out with the damage. Mango lagging out Strat in 3-second penalty. Just send an invite to the Mango. There's X Mango. Thank you, folks. Lap 6 of 36. Oh, contact. Asho spinning around. Although he was hit from the back, there was some sort of contact. And no, not what you want to see there. But Ferrari Pro and B-Tom still duking it out. Sorry, a little further back. Frozen, getting through the Ghost of Mango's pass. Look at all those cars. Oh my god, folks. Oh no! That was bound to happen. A Haas hitting the wall very, very hard. Very, 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 very hard. Oh man, that was Heat Fasta. And after the damage, he will be slower. Oh man, shout out to Heat Fasta. And now there is contact with the other Aston there, Hasha. So things starting to unfold, folks. The layers coming off this onion as this race unfolds, as we suspected it might here. Ferrari Pro, though. Great showing from him, holding off B-Tom. Looking incredible. Speaking of which, so B-Tom looking to make the overtake once again as RSC Jerome watches intently. Further back, Frozen. Tai Tai, look at this. Tai Tai, Cam, Rudy, Frozen. Further up, Ferrari Pro does take the lead again. B-Tom takes it back again. These guys putting on a show right here. The fans going nuts here at the Greg Jennings ring. Look at these guys go, putting on a show. Greg Jennings, he's put on masterclass after masterclass here in Australia. The top 6 in this grid would be among the greatest he has put on yet. One of his finest lectures yet. Greg Jennings, and he's heading into the pits here. Master strategist. So we'll see how that works out for Greg. Jordan too wavy on those hard tires. I do like where he is. Definitely in a spot to fight for points, considering the tire situation. Tai Tai's had a tumultuous race. Oh, no damage there for Tai Tai. Those are our damage. Hasho. Okay, so there were some incidents, but nothing too serious. Slide gang pitting. Heading out of the pits here. B-Tom leading the way, but he's still got Ferrari Pro right there. Look at him go, the young Aussie phenom, the legend from down under. Jerome making a statement here in the early going that he is going to be a fixture in that title mix. Can't count him out. Kaname just right there, and AG Guapo, man, steady as a rock. And can't forget Find Me Now Bot. Maybe it was just a mistake and put him on those softs after he had the pole. Does currently have the fastest lap, making his way back. But yeah, that'll definitely hurt him. Jerome making the pit stop there for that McLaren team. Off of those medium tires. Jerome putting the hards on. Likely 2-stop here around Austria. Slide gang, 3-second penalty there. Now we got to fight Guapo and Kaname. Mango back in the car. How about Cam Rudy? Fine performance here from Cam Rudy. Holding his own in P7. Up 11 spots. Bravo, Cam, the U-Haul mover of the race. And Jordan up 9. Frozen up 9. Very impressed with Cam Rudy here. Started 18th. Well done, Cam. B-Tom, race leader into the pits, folks. Ferrari Pro staying out. Kaname behind B-Tom and Bobby also both pitting. Cam making the pit stop too. So Ferrari Pro taking a chance, staying out another lap. Really pushing, no battery left on that car. Lap 10 of 36, round 1, season 3, Lightning Cup action from Austria. In a doozy of a race. How about the DRS Maestro now, fighting hard as well in P7. One of the guys starting on those hard tires. Solid drive from him. Again, driver like Maestro, if you can get in that top 10, that's a great showing, man. And he's putting himself in position so far. Long way to go, but any mistake early is taking you out in this league for the most part. Safety car is hard to come by. Many of these drivers do not make mistakes and they have great pace, so it's hard to make it up. There's Ferrari Pro race leader heading into the pits. Guapo staying out again. Very aggressive here. AG Guapo. Tai pitting. Ezzo on those hard tires. First of the hard runners. There's Jerome with the fastest lap of the race. RSC Jerome on those fresh hard tires. Him and Fight Me Now, guys. I'm telling you, they're going to be the team this season. Look at this. Sawa and Ezzo. Sawa's got a 3-second penalty. Sawa and Ezzo, good buddies. The DRS Maestro's watching from behind here. Inquisitively. All great patience from most of the drivers throughout the whole race, I gotta say. That pack has just been brilliant, the way it's been together like that. A couple dust ups, but man, this guy's showing why they are all so great for sure. As I show Stratting, oh my god, get this off the TV. Further up though, Sawa making the pit stop. With that pack going so tight, man, we are going to get a lot of different overlaps with strategies. Will make things hella interesting. Guapo's still staying out. Kaname putting in the fastest lap of the race. How about that, folks? Further up now, B-Tom getting through Stratting. Never thought I'd say that. Stratting's going to really have to get the fuck out of it. Greg's going to really want to get through Stratting here. Stratting, although he has every right to be here, though. Said nothing wrong, but right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of that battle right now. Greg Jennings will not be as amused. And now, here goes Ferrari Pro on Greg. A little dust up, a little contact. Greg Jennings and Ferrari Pro. So Greg went for that undercut. He's definitely stuck in this traffic here. Losing the guys ahead, very frustrating for Greg. They're going to have to get through Stratting. Ferrari Pro doing it aggressively and assertively for sure. Tai picking up a 3-second. Race leader Guapo on those medium tires. Him and Frozen taking them beyond what any man has. Fight Me Now bought back up to P5 now, but he was going to be a pit stop behind after starting on those soft, as we mentioned. There's Greg through Stratting there. The damage could be done. He's going to have to push here. For sure. All these guys are going to have to get through. Oh, no! Contact! 2 DNFs. The Maestro and Fight Me Now bot are both eliminated. Safety car on the track. Unbelievable. Lap 13 to 36. I don't know what happened, but my title favorite taken out by my title least favorite. Or there was some sort of contact. They came together. Man, oh man, the safety car is out too. This is going to be drastic. This is going to move the needle, folks. What the hell happened? Holy shit. This is amazing for Guapo and Frozen. They're laughing to the bank. Jesus, the Maestro airlifted to the local medical center. Oh man. So contact between Fight Me Now and the DRS Maestro. Both are knocked out. Devastating for Fight Me Now. Had the pole. Strategical error. Yeah, unfortunate. Shout out Fight Me Now though, man. Oh, so shitty. Game put him on used softs to start the race after he had pole. That's why he was a pit stop behind. Devastating to see in the race ending like that. Also sucks for the Maestro. He's also putting together a fine race. That safety car is out now, and this changes everything, man. What a race. Had it all. Had it all. It's good for Mango, who's now back in the mix. But Guapo and Frozen, the real winners here. Guapo, no penalties. Put himself in a fine spot. So shocking turn of events there, folks. Safety car out. DRS Maestro and Fight Me Now bot. DRS Maestro airlifted to a local medical facility. And unbelievable. Crazy. Fight Me Now bot is okay at the track. We'll have an update further on the Maestro as we get more information. Oh, we are getting a call from the hospital. I assume this is Maestro. Maestro, is that you? Hey, who was that sending it? Who was that sending it? They got Maestro. Not now. We can't talk now. Okay. We'll call him back later. He's clearly distraught and delirious. Huge impact. And we are going to start racing again. B-Tom, Ferrari Pro, Greg Jennings, Kaname, and AG Guapo are top 5. Hasho picking up a 3-second penalty. Oh, man. That's going to be debilitating. Lap 16 to 36. Bobby retiring in the pits gracefully. Looking for Kaname's car in P4. Eventful race. Thanks again to everyone for watching Lightning Cup Season 3 here. B-Tom, Ferrari Pro, Greg Jennings, Kaname, AG Guapo, Frozen, Tai, Cam Rudy. What a showing from Cam Rudy here, running in P8. Ezo, not the qualifying he wanted, but nonetheless in P9. And Jerome. Safety car did hurt him. He's in P10. Greg with a rare penalty, and that one's at the 3-second variety. He's not going to like that. Lap 17 to 36. Stradlin gets a 3-second penalty. Come on, it's like kicking a dead horse, folks. Oh, wasn't a blast here. Here's Ezo. Cam Rudy has been a pest this race, but he's been in those spots for a reason. He's been driving with great pace. And this is all merit here for Cam Rudy. Oh, a little contact. A little bump from the back there. Ezo is going to have to get on his grind. And here goes Ezo. Cam Rudy, though, it's not going to make it easy. He's going to put up a fight. And does Ezo have enough grip to hold it? Cam Rudy. Ezo blocks it off there. Great racing. What a racecraft there from Ezo. Putting on a show, a clinic, an exhibition. Take notes. Now Jerome's next, trying to get through Cam. Ferrari Pro has looked, as we said, folks, last week with a P3 in the season finale. Definitely looks like he's found something over the last couple weeks, even above the normal Ferrari Pro level. It is carried into this race. Unbelievable. Crazy to think he's yet to win a Lightning Cup race yet. But my God. World class today. And Ezo. Look at this battle here, folks. Woohoo! Ezo, Frozen. Ezo's fighting off Frozen. And, oh, a little touchy-touchy. He's trying his hardest, but, man, Frozen's not the type to back down. And wow, what driving by those two drivers. Unbelievable. It's not over yet. Ezo goes right back at Frozen. Okay. Okay, Ezo, I see you right there. Unbelievable. Not backing down from the Frozen one. AG Guapo right behind Greg Jennings too. Lap 19 to 36. Man, oh man. This is a taste of what we're getting this season, folks. It'll be a fun one. Last season, B-Tom ran away with the championship. Frustrating for Jerome when that safety car came. He was fighting in that top three-ish. But Frozen in P8. We'd definitely like to be further up by now. Here we go. Ezo. And Tai there. Look at all this racing, man. Further back, we got Frozen and Jerome. Everywhere you look, we got battles. Looking on with race leader, Ferrari Pro. Can he get the job done today? Can he get those tires to the end? Can he hold off Mr. B-Tom? Looking right there. That's what Ferrari Pro sees when he looks in his rear view. B-Tom. He's not happy under that helmet. He's a smile under that helmet. Kaname. Again, a just steady, consistent drive. The consummate professional. Kaname. AG Guapo, though. The tire advantage. Are really going to look at that heading down the stretch here. He could position himself into a fantastic finish. Cam Rudy, a 3-second. Devastating there as he has been driving so well. Penalties starting to pile up along the grid, though, guys. That could play an effect. Tai picking one up. Let's have a look at the penalties. 3 for Greg, 6 for Tai, then a slew of 3 seconds. Stratting has 6. Oh no. Oh, it's like kicking a dead raccoon. Kaname. I'm making t-shirts, Lightning Cup, stratting. The back it says, it's like kicking a dead horse. How about Mango? No penalties. In the P13, no penalties. He did lag out, and he was stuck in AI. But looking for a chance at getting points in this race, and I believe he's going to have a good shot. And that Canadian Moose Piss kicks out with a box of Fruity Pebbles on wheels. Ironically, Mango got a driver's license from a box of cereal. Here we go, though. Ezzo finishing his lap 22 for these drivers. Greg Jennings into the pits. That two-stop will be employed by the Genster. It's a new one. Ferrari Pro still holding off B-Tom. B-Tom is a magician with that battery. And the issue is right now he's got 95 and Ferrari's got 30%. So we'll see if B-Tom can make an overtaker close enough here. Doesn't look like he will, unless there's some sort of American diving team practice. How about young Ferrari Pro though, man? How about this guy? 3 DRS zones and B-Tom is not able to overtake him. Just holding him back there, man. You stay there. Stay there. What he's saying to him. It's probably more like, stay there, mate. Stay there, mate. Speaking of which, Mango and Evo show. Ha show. Ha show for show. Him and Mango, two of the more aggressive, super quick drivers you'll ever meet, folks. Mango heading into the pits here. See what happens there. The Mango man doesn't pick up the speeding. Respect for that, Mango. Very composed. Is this a new Mango? Proud of Mango. Hanging in there. Some gutsy performances lately. Putting some good finishes on the board. He gets acclimated to the new system game and he's using a new controller. His old PS4 controller. This is from the stuff of legends, folks. Broken controller, shattering world records. Look at this, Jerome and Ezzo. It's tussling and Frozen. Frozen and Jerome. Definitely got something brewing. It's nice to see the first race of the year. Some rivalries form, perhaps. Which ones may carry over throughout the season. Kaname on those fresh tires now. Fresh tires, Kaname. Everyone ahead of him's on those old tires. I may have to pit again. So we'll see how Kaname has been. He's been the dark horse this race. Always been in the mix, so. Guapo leading the way. That safety car did Guapo wonders. The question is, can he go another 12 laps? Getting 22 laps and claiming a Mushroom Lightning Cup victory in his debut race as a full-time driver. Historic stuff. Historic stuff, folks, if that could be accomplished. But he's going to have to negotiate a frozen 3-second penalty, but nonetheless, he's got the pace to make those penalties disappear. They call him the FIA. He makes penalties disappear. He does it with his pace. But he could do it with his bank account if he sends me money. AG Guapo, Frozen. Jerome. Been through a lot this race. One of the class drivers of the field. Definitely put his name on the map today as one of the guys we're going to have to look out for in that title fight. So many of these guys. Ezzo. It's like an all-star game. Guapo leading the way still. Frozen. Jerome hanging with Frozen. Ezzo right there as well. This pack is put on a show right now. How about LSR Stratton? The most coveted free agent of all of esports. Slide Gang picking up a 3-second there. Stratton's better. Gonna have to get on with it here because Jordan right there needing to get through. Those guys on those tires will have to be hurting. And B-Tom approaching. Of course, Jordan and B-Tom teammates. That is also going to be a great, formidable team to look out for. Jordan and B-Tom, good friends. Jordan, the ultimate team player. B-Tom as well. Number two. Anyways, here's Ferrari Pro. He put on those mediums. Interesting strategy, but that is devastating picking up the 3 there. So many of these guys with 3-second penalties. And Stratton really going to have to get through Jordan here. Jordan going to try to make it a little difficult there, knowing Ferrari Pro and B-Tom are fighting for the race win. So Jordan doing a little bit of teammate honors there. And now they're getting stuck. Okay, Stratton out of the way there, heading into the pits. Shout out Stratton putting up an effort tonight, hanging in there. Never know how this cookie's going to crumble. 10 laps remaining here. Lightning Cup action. Looking on from the Ferrari of Ferrari Pro. Further up, let's have a look at AG Guapo, man. Will those tires withstand the punch he is about to take from the drivers fighting behind? B-Tom and Ferrari Pro. Man, oh man, these guys have been... Talk about Frozen and Ezzo. These guys, B-Tom and Ferrari Pro, with their greatest duel yet. B-Tom electing for those hard tires, Ferrari Pro on those mediums. And these guys are going to have to work together to make up that time. That gap to Ezzo. And we will see what these guys on the hards do. I believe they will stick it out, that group. That group of 4 on those 12-lap, 13-lap hard tires. All really benefited by the safety car. Or were they? We will find out. Konami in P7 there. Further back, Jordan making his pit stop. Phew, so much going on. This is wild here. Frozen, overtaking Guapo for the lead. Frozen's got 3 seconds of penalties, so he's going to really have to get to work here. But it'll be very tough with that swarm, angry hornets behind him. So Ezzo does pit. So I mentioned that pack of 4 on those hard tires. Wasn't sure if they were going to pit. Ezzo does. So we'll see what Frozen, Guapo, and Jerome elect to do. Looking on with Ferrari Pro once more, lap 28 of 36, folks. Back at you in a moment. We'll leave it here with B-Tom and Ferrari Pro. We do have to look at Guapo. There's too much to look at. Guapo and Jerome. Many rivalries starting to form here. Still no pit stop from the top 3. Keep an eye on that. If one does come, we'll see where Ezzo ends up because of that pit stop. Currently P9, no penalties. Mango Man in P12 there. Those tires on that top 3. Husho picking up another 3 seconds. Look at this battle. Ferrari Pro and B-Tom. Man, these guys have been duking it out today. What driving from Ferrari Pro. B-Tom as well. And they have really worked that gap down now to that top 3, though. Despite their battling, they've taken 3.5 seconds off since we last checked. Keep an eye on these leaders, see if they elect to pit. If they don't do it now, I can't imagine it'll come. Looking on from the race leader, Frozen. 3 seconds of penalties, 15 laps on those hard tires. He's staying with it. Guapo staying with it. Jerome staying with it. These guys are going to stay with it. In the meanwhile, B-Tom's only 5.7 seconds behind. B-Tom chasing him down. Those guys sitting ducks up ahead. B-Tom chasing those guys like they're OJ and he's the LAPD. Get him, B-Tom. He went that way. Look at that time go down. Man, this is going to be crazy. B-Tom's going to get there. Not only is he going to get there, it's going to be crazy trying to get through those guys. Folks, buckle your seatbelt, gird your loins. Ladies, clutch your pearls. And Ferrari Pro is coming along for the ride with B-Tom, and we can't forget Konami. Outside shot of catching up right there, and if he does, Tai and Greg Jennings will be there too. Further back, Mango getting the move done on the Cam Rudy. Shout out Cam, what a race he's had today. I would love to check the penalties, but the tire situation's so important here down the stretch. Look at the movement here in the field. Ooh, movement. Look at the stops. And yes, the penalties right there. 3 seconds mostly across the board. Ty with 6. That'll hurt him. But yeah, Frozen, the pertinent one there with 3 seconds from P1. Konami not quite getting that gap close enough without the DRS. So tough for him. A safety car threw a wrench in many people's races. And B-Tom, Hunt on the hunt. Play the Jaws theme music, folks. Oh man, because that's what B-Tom is experiencing right now. Chasing down that group. Will he get there? B-Tom on the hunt. On the hunt. Folks, here he comes. Only 3 seconds down. B-Tom is on the hunt. Oh my god, he's hunting. 3 seconds here. Will he get to that top pack? Oh my god, B-Tom. 2.7 seconds now. Ferrari Pro just hanging with B-Tom. He's going to try desperately to make sure that he can. And then we'll have 5 cars battling, lap 32 and 36, Lightning Cup season premiere. Whew. Ty on the back of Greg Jennings. So many of these guys have put together such solid races, man. I think the safety car threw a wrench in a little bit. There's some penalties. It is so tight, so competitive, man. That whole anyone just getting in the top 10. You got Mango running in the top 10th right now. And there's no jabronis in front of him at all. B-Tom, a second and a half now. Oh man, the hunt. And he has dumped Ferrari Pro now. Although Ferrari Pro may catch up again if B-Tom does get engaged in some sort of tight battle. And these guys are going to fight. Frozen has a 3-second gap now. Frozen has erased his 3-second penalty by getting a 3-second gap over Guapo. This could be huge for Frozen, especially if there is battling with B-Tom. Frozen could still get this job done. Low Key has built that gap. B-Tom approaches the back of RSC Jerome. And let's see how this plays out. What a drive also from Ferrari Pro. Great pace. Cam Rudy, unfortunately, a 3-second there. Sheesh! Those 19-lap hard tires, folks. Oh, those gotta feel rough. But how about Frozen? Frozen up 3.9 seconds now. Leading the race by a second, technically. B-Tom's gonna have to clear these 2 cars extremely quickly to have any chance at getting within that 3-second of Frozen. There's Jordan, fastest lap of the race, Mr. Wavy. Alright, let's just leave it with this. B-Tom and Jerome. We're going to leave it with B-Tom here as he looks to get through Jerome and Guapo. Not much resistance from Jerome, not much he could do. So we'll keep an eye here on B-Tom, lap 34, 35. Tai and Ezzo there. And look further ahead. Greg Jennings engaged in battle. Mango picking up his first penalty. Sucks to see there. And here we go. B-Tom's going to look to get through Guapo. I don't think he's going to get within that 3 of Frozen, though. It's looking like a Frozen victory here. The way things are panning out, not to jinx it. Let's just leave it here, B-Tom. Battle for P2, AG Guapo versus B-Tom. B-Tom, 10-lap mediums, or hards, and Guapo on the 20-lap hard, so B-Tom, huge advantage here. Further back, we do have... No! Jerome, no! Jerome off the track there. Horrible to see those 20 lap hard tires just giving way. Oh no, does he have a puncture? Jerome has a puncture. Oh no, devastating. I jinxed some McLaren boys, man. Oh, 2 DNFs there for my boys, Team T-Bone, Bone Academy. Oh, he got a puncture. And here we go, Ezo, Kaname, Greg Jennings. B-Tom slipped through Guapo there. Not much Guapo could have done. Penultimate lap. Keeping this battle right here for P5. Kaname and Ezo are teammates, though, so I can't imagine too much comes from that. B-Tom a 3. B-Tom a 3. That is absolutely huge. That's going to give Guapo the P2 here. That is huge. But how about this? Frozen. His final lap around this circuit. Canadian driver from the West Coast, Vancouver Island. Hopefully he doesn't get a tire puncture. But making his way back. 22 laps on those hard tires. Unbelievable, making the strategy stick. Building that gap when he needed to. And Frozen, taking his first victory in the Lightning Cup. Making a statement here in the early going. B-Tom will have a challenge this season for that title, but B-Tom still a strong showing P2. Guapo, a P3. Guapo. Great race from him. Ferrari Pro, Kaname, Ezo, Greg Jennings will take a P7 there, I'm sure. Great showing. Tai, Sawa, and Mango. What a competitive freaking race, man. Jesus. Shout out Cam, Hasho, Slide Gang, Stratting, Jerome. Devastating for the McLaren boys. Shout out Hefasta, Jordan, Bobby, DRS Maestro. Everyone, man. That was so much fun. And I think this season will be an exciting one, man. A lot to look forward to. That was a taste. Greg put together an exciting schedule. Shout out Greg, league commissioner. Shout out Cam, head steward. Shout out Emerge, head of security. And I normally would do interviews, but I kind of am under the weather, guys, and I got to run. But thank you, everyone, for watching that race, man. And it's been a pleasure. We'll see you next week at Lightning Cup. Shout out to Frozen, B-Tom,